Welcome everyone to the last video review that I can do right now for you all for cigars, because I don't have any more to review. I just got extras. Tonight I will be reviewing the Log 7x70. Now, I want to say first of all that I'm happy. I got 4 spreadsheets left, 1 Word doc done and 1 to go, so I think I can get the 1 Word doc done tomorrow and then print it out on Saturday and be done with my projects and then head off to Portland. So the Log is handcrafted by Jockey Blanco. The numerous 90 rated blends, including the top rated Cuban cigar in the top 25 cigar or non-Cuban cigars in top 25. Create the Log, a dark Sumatra wrapper graces it with aged Dominican or Cuban seed tobaccos rolled in Cuban sandwich style. So this is all it says. So, in my opinion, this baby is going to be smoked. That's right. So, let's kick the tires and light the fires. But first, I'm just picking up straight hay. I want to give a shout out to Joey. He said that same phrase the other day, last night I think it was, yesterday. And that's a phrase I got from Captain Ron with Kurt Russell. So, dry puff, pure earthiness. So, first we're going to toast it. I still can't figure out what happened to one of my lighters, so I'll have it figured out before I take my trip. Do a light touch up. First off, that top pure hay on that. I'm just lightly touching it up all around so it burns even. Usually it does. Now, this cigar is going to take me probably a good close 3 hours. So when I get done, I'm going to have to make dinner. So it's one of those that you don't want to smoke too much without being with a full stomach. But me, I've had 3 cups of tea today and I got a lot accomplished. This is 7" by 70 ring gauge. Just in case, I brought a poker out, but at first I thought I might have to use this guy. This guy is marked up to, right there it says 80 ring gauge. This is the big cutter. Me and Aaron got 3 of them when we did it. Got a sample, so bless Aaron's heart. So, anyways, this cigar is going to be smooth, and so, you know, I'm doing this review now because I want to let you all know that tomorrow I will be busy trying to hammer out the last of my paperwork and stuff, trying to get ready to go on my trip on Sunday morning. So, that is why I am out here today, and there's no wind pretty much, so it's a good day to smoke this. I was going to smoke it on Friday, but Friday afternoon I'm scheduled to go 2.4 miles to the dollar store, so not a lot of smoke output, but you got to remember the reason for it is it's just too big. That said, everyone, please stay tuned for the halfway point of this log. Welcome back, everyone, to the halfway point of this log. I started it around, I would say about 1 hour and 40 minutes, and this is where it's at. And like I said, I am getting cold, but this is the last review unless I get more cigars before I leave. So, the flavors I forgot to talk about in the first half was cedar and earth. The second one is cedar, earth, and baker's chocolate. One of the things is I want to thank Johnnystix for this cigar. He hooked us up with like the log 6x70s, 5x70s, and 7x70s. He also set us up with just fixing this here with a Garzilla, which is like, I think it was like 6.7 by 83 or something. The thing was massive. I mean, he also set us up with the egg, and the egg just exploded if you ever watch it. So, this cigar has been burning pretty good. I was just thinking about tomorrow for all of you here at Living Simply and Fun, our loyal subscribers. And yes, I got baby Moppy with me again. This baby means a lot to me, you know. I see Aaron in him, so my little baby. So, Service Dog Moppy and I have decided tomorrow's dinner for Friday night will be chicken legs. But that's not all. I will be doing a cooking video for you all on how to make my mama's simple but yummy, tasty, greasy fried chicken. By the way, just so you know, also in this cigar, I did run it through a reamer just to open it up because, you know, its thickness is pretty big. And because it's thick, you know, sometimes the draw, it's got great draw, but you don't get a lot of smoke out of it. So, no, Moppy. So, with that said, please stay tuned for the final third of this log, 7x70. Welcome back, everyone, to the final third of this log. It has been burning for over 2.5 hours. Yeah. And by the way, because it is almost 5 o'clock, the temperature has dropped from 58 degrees to 52, so it is getting cold. The wind chill factor is making my toes, which, if you can see, I wear sandals, so, with socks. But anyways, it is cold. It is getting cold, and I'm not feeling my fingers right now. But it's all good in the art of cigars for you, to see me review for all my subscribers. I'm looking forward to doing a review, a cooking video tomorrow, and that will be really nice to share with you how to cook my mama's fried chicken. So next month, I'm thinking of doing how to make my mama's pork chops. Those are delicious. Living Simply and Fun is not just about cigar reviews, but also cooking, you know. So the flavors are amazing. There is Ligero I'm picking up at the final third of this log, and I can tell you that this cigar is really good. Sun's trying to come out. We're trying to get some blue skies now from the rain we had earlier. There's Ligero and cedar, light spice, maybe a little black and white pepper. On the nicotine scale, it's medium because of the size. It's mild-bodied, mild strength, but the flavors are amazing, and if you can get it to burn fine, like I have, it's been burning on a razor, except for a couple fixes. I've had 4 fixes. I'm just going to even this out again. Otherwise, it is good. But I also want to tell you again in these reviews that sometimes when I fix these cigars outside, since I can't smoke indoors, I know it was Danny Ball or Nick Crawley that said something about the relighting it changed the flavor, but the problem is when you get wind, the cigar will start to burn wonky. So, I was going to re-review the Isabella Serpentine, but I promised the last cigar to my cousin-in-law, Tara. So, um, anyways, with that said, everyone, I highly recommend this cigar. And before I continue, I do want to say to you all that, in my opinion, this cigar has made me feel satisfied that I've smoked a cigar. And it's probably going to be the only cigar I smoke because smoking cigars in the evening is just too much of a hassle, and the temperature drops because we're in Moses Lake, what is they call it the Oasis of Paradise Oasis. We're in the desert, so technically, if you go outside of town, it's nothing but shrub and wineries and apple orchards and grapes. Now, one of the things I want to share with you before I go off, because I try to make these videos good for you all, is if you didn't know, the Wenatchee Valley, the Quincy Valley, and the Moses Lake Valley area is the strongest providers of apples in the world. We produce more apples in this country, in this state, and in the world than anyone else. Also, for some of you out there, another little hint for you all is we produce the most onions for Walla Walla Sweets. And finally, if you take Idaho and you take Washington, Washington produces more Washington potatoes than Oregon or Idaho does. So, anyways, with that said, everyone, please look for my cooking video tomorrow. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Smoke this if you haven't. Just keep it nice is all we ask. And I want to thank Johnnystix for allowing me to re-review this and enjoy every puff.